Hey guys, Flavien here with JVM Expo, and we are back for the first time since 2019 actually. We are back at the Tokyo Auto Salon. It's been a really long time, so I thought it would be interesting to just like restart the whole show the same way that the same orders that I was doing it back in 2019. So like that, well, you can like easily compare with the video from 2019 and see, well, all the evolutions from all the tuners and all the shops, all the manufacturers that are represented here today. So yeah, it's been like really long time. So we're here mainly like just to showcase what we can also like provide you at JVM Expo. Basically, just maybe, for example, you buy a car or anything, and well, you know, you don't really want to keep it stuck. Well, there's a few shops here that can help with that. So let's start with RMMIA and see what they have. So RX8, and so the good thing also with that Auto Salon is that they all have like a little form here where you can see all the details of the cars, like usually like power output, what kind of engine it has. For example, this one has 13B. And see a little bit more the Mazda Shante that was there like a few years ago actually. It has been modified again quite a bit. So that thing is pretty crazy. So the original point with the Mazda Shante was that it was supposed to come out with a single rotary, and it did not, just because other manufacturers that were not Mazda were not exactly happy about it, simply because K-car regulations back in the day were 360cc max. But 360cc when you have a rotary is more equivalent to 800cc 4-piston engine. So that would mean that their cars would be a lot faster and stuff like that. So they put a stop to it, and the car came out with a piston engine. But RMMIA went there and just just modified it slightly. So it does have like also a 13B. From an FD3S into a really light and small car. There's no information regarding the weight of the car, but yeah, trust me, it is light. Super clean FC. I'm gonna be saying super clean very often, so I might just try to stop right there. All the cars here are super clean. That's also some other cars that were another car that was showcased a few years ago, the SA22C. So yeah, some of you are going to say, "Oh, it's an FB." No, it's an SA22C. FB is just the name for them in the US. Basically, when you guys went with 17-digit numbers in 1981, well, the car was changed, and the first letters of the 17-digit numbers became FB, so that's why it was called like that. But in the rest of the world, they're still called SA22C, and I do own one myself.
What? This was an FD, right?
That's a Miata or something. It is. I do think it's a Miata. Also with 13B. Just made to look like an ND Miata, yeah. Really nice FD. So yeah, like I said, like basically like all those shops here, you have Mimiya-san just right there. He's doing his PR work. But yeah, all those shops here, like that can be RMMIA here, or HKS, or Trust, or Blitz, or anyone you want really. We are able to get in contact with them if you want some work done on your cars. So that's why it's like fairly interesting for us to do like this kind of walk around video, you know, like just showing you a little bit what everything that can be done. I do spend a little bit more time on RMMIA stuff just because I'm a bit of a rotary nerd. We can go check. Oh, there's some more RMMIA there first that we didn't take a look at yet. these. Some kind of 959 style, kind of front end, or maybe like 993, not sure. Pink Miata, if you like pink. It is different. Probably does have a rotor engine also. Yes, 14B. Definitely not my style, my type of car, you know. But I also do own an Miata, so it is fairly interesting to see. This one you can see that it's not been held up to the usual standards. Definitely a car that's probably been used for drifting or something like that. Just because the paint and everything are not exactly up to par with what a car like this, for example, is going to be. That is very, very nice. V-mount for the radiator. Popular mode in a turbo that's literally the size of a small child. It is a simple two-rotor. I don't see any really big, like 3 or 4 rotors build, like we usually see with RMM. Maybe due to the fact that 3 rotors and let alone 4 rotors have been like pretty hard to get recently for a reasonable amount of money. But really cool to drive that. Interesting. Yeah, let's take a look at XZD. So XZD, they have like they make clutches basically. Lots, it goes from OEM type clutch to full tuned race based. So they're like, yeah, they do everything when it comes to clutches. Oh, that is like last year's rally in Aichi Prefecture, Rally Japan. So the organized, that was a WRC rally, but there was also like a national level rally taking care of it. I do rallying also. I'm gonna sounds of it. I do some rallying also, and yeah, I had to skip this one just because entry fees were ridiculously expensive compared to the rest of the other events, of the other races. GT86 with booth girl. So there's going to be lots of booth girl. Right now it's like we're like January 12th in the morning, so the perverts are not out yet. They will arrive from noon, and they will, yeah, they will be basically like trying to get as many pictures of the girls and not really caring about the car. That's why there's some girls dressed like that. They're waiting for the purse basically. Alright, Fujitsubo. Nice demonstration of an exhaust line. That's an 8.6 here. This is a typical Subaru configuration here. Obviously nice wheels. I'm not going to show something terrible. More here. Then we have Blitz. Blitz, who's the sponsor of MF Ghost. If you've seen the new, yeah, basically the following of Initial D. It's like Initial D 20 years later. It's called MF Ghost, and yeah, they are very visible sponsor of the event. So that is the MF Ghost car. And you get to see it over there. So Blitz of course does suspension, shock absorbers, and some exhaust actually. I didn't even know that they were doing exhaust. Right, let's move on to Trust and HKS just over there. 8.6, some GTRs.
でもこれ多分周りきあれだね
Nismo 45. Project Muse, they are my pads of choice actually for pretty much all my track cars and rally cars. No, actually not rally cars. It's like a carbon Lauren for rally cars. Definitely not my kind of car, but I have to admit that because the paint quality is really damn high. But it does look quite cool. All the interior has been alcantarad. I don't know if that's a word. Very, very cool. And yeah, at JDM EXPO we do like our BMWs. Don't just do like, I know Abor does have a thing for Mercs and BMWs. I'm sure I'll appreciate this one. K-Truck, we're on to HKS. So keep in mind, this is going to be a very long video, like you're probably seeing already like the timer going, and it is going to be long, like long. One thing that we can notice is the amount of GR86 and 86 in general. Definitely among the most popular modern car to be tuned right now. GR Yaris, GR Corolla, GR86, BRZ. GTR engine, I guess. Yes. Nothing too special, like just some showcasing their exhaust. So also manufacturers, like actual manufacturers, do have representation on the show. Mitsubishi, really more and more focusing, and it's been a while now, like ever since like the Delica and the Pajero and stuff like that, really more and more focusing on off-roaders and off-road, whereas Toyota will focus more on track cars and rally cars. So Mitsubishi does participate in rallying here in Japan, but they will usually engage like a vehicle like this one like I'm not sure what it is actually, new Pajero or something like that. But they're not trying to get some actually I went too wrong, sorry for them, not gonna film it. But yeah, they will engage some big off-roaders to do local rallies and national rallies here. So that gives them videos and pictures and things like that. So this is Yokohama with some Tesla. I have already done like a little walk around, and there's more and more Teslas, and even here, though Tesla is not actually super popular, not that much sell in Japan. It's pretty rare to see one in the street still here in Japan. But it's actually very cool. I like that it's not covered with anything. You can actually really see all the carbon fiber, and it's probably like Kevlar. We do have here on Nokian Tire, like it's basically like some imported brands will have to go through another Tesla. So I think it's Model Y, Model 3. I don't even know. I don't know my Tesla. Sorry, sorry guys. But yeah, basically imported brands will have to go through. Also because they're struggling with dealing with language here, so they will have to go through companies that will take care of their product and like sell them to retailers here. And that is why that's I'm just like Mustang is just like so weird. rammed the hell out of that thing. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, they will go through basically importers who will take care of that brand, so that's their booth, so that's why there's multiple brands showcased in one booth. They don't have their own booth. So that's Jeff. So Jeff is basically, if you break down, they will well, get their little truck and help you out. It's basically the equivalent of AAA in the US. They also are the one organizing and taking care of all the motorsports events in Japan, like be it rallying or be it like track days, track racing. I mean, track days and those are but actual races is usually supervised, and then there's yeah, everything falls under Jeff here in Japan. Oh, let's see, 8. Oh, C7. That's a C7. No, that's a C8. Which one is the one with the rear engine? That's a C7. No, C8. I have no idea. No, that's a C8. Like the engine probably back there. So yes, so that's a C8. Some vans. There will be like lots of vans today. Up garage. Haha, everybody knows Up Garage. They usually have some used parts and just resell parts. They are usually synonym with, just looking at it, for example, this one, just the paint quality is already like a bit down. You can see gaps and stuff like that. It's not exactly the kind of finishing that we will see with other manufacturers, but they do sell used parts usually. Used parts and tools and things like that. They even came here with some tools to sell, which is so weird. Bike exhausts, some wheels and tires that you can definitely buy. I'm not sure how you drive back, how you pick them up from here. Up Garage is like, it's always been like pretty weird that they have a booth here, like at least doing that. If they were like maybe cars as sponsors, something like that, that would be cool. But yeah, they just sell used parts in the middle of the Tokyo Auto Salon. It's a bit weird. Project new. They do not seem to be selling pads this time. Like a few years back, I usually would get all my pads from the show, just because they would sell them at big discounts. I will see later if I can grab a couple sets. These are 3D printers. So keep in mind, this is the hole number, like the first hole. There's 3 holes back to back in there. And there's another one, so that's like just 1 hole out of 4. It is big, so if you have time, probably 20 minutes. It's gonna be like probably an hour and a half for the whole video. Varis, so they do like body kits and stuff like that. Again, something that we can, like, if you buy literally anything, be it old or new, it's definitely not going to be cheap, but we can get in contact with those people, and whatever car you bought, we can send it to them, and it will take time and it will be expensive, but we can get you what you want. Alright, some cool little things. Modified K-trucks and K-vans for camping. And this is super cool. It really does look cozy and nice.
Sauna.
Hi, Daijoubu. You have like a little sauna in there. resto mods of modern K cars. It's pretty weird. It's like they just take brand new Ks basically and just make them, just modify them. And I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It is a bit echoey in there. This is cool. Right, some more Mazdas. It's like track day oriented Bendy. Not full caged or anything, so nothing too serious, but still pretty cool. Raised wheels. Diagram lights, something like that. Same thing also, if you want some wheels or whatever, just let us know. Your car can ship with, well, slightly better than stocked or curved wheels, because that's what they have on it when you bought it. So here we have one of my favorite shops out of Osaka. Speed 4. They did not come with as cool cars. Of course, they have like a typical 240Z, really nicely modified. They are just like really slick design. Usually some 3 liters board-held engine. So what is this one? Engine in there. Does it say anything? It doesn't seem to say. But typically they have either RB swapped or L engined. And board. So normally it comes with a 2.4 and they have like a boring kit that brings it to 3 liters. Why they don't say? Why they don't say? But yeah, definitely one of my favorite tuners. Just really clean work. Super nice and enjoyable to watch. And I can only imagine how fun it would be to drive also. I've never driven on one of their cars, and I definitely would love that. And we've got the new version, well, the new version, it shares the same name, I guess. The 2024 Fairlady and the 1971, 70, 71, 75. Also, it's a probably we started at a 280, a 260 or 280. I think that Japan did not get the 260, so probably a 280Z. The 240Z was not sold anymore in 1975. So anyway, let's move on to the rest. More Fairladies. So this is a place called Kurumado Custom Factory. Yeah, I've never heard of them. Here, if you want to see some absolute craziness and crazy design. So I'm guessing these are put on the door panels and all over the car itself. The amount of work is just insane. I would really want to touch it, although it clearly does say not to touch. The temptation to touch the freaking thing is high. Just look at that. This is crazy. So this is called Rohan. And yeah, don't touch it. Even though the temptation to do it is really high. Let's have a look. Yes, it's been pinstriped. So that would mean like done by hand. Or maybe the... No, I think it's been like... Maybe pinstriped. Oh crap. No, it's been cut like I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've done. Look at that. The paint level is like really next level right there. Wow. Mini! I do not own one right now, but I have owned many minis. And I definitely do enjoy them. Oh, you might have heard with the accent. Slightly French. And this is Renault Alpine. Organizing lives and stuff. And the newer A110R that just was actually revealed in Japan maybe like 3 months ago, something like that, 3-4 months ago. And they did the reveal in Japan for some reason. So they do have their own booth right now, just because before they used to, well, belong to Nissan. Well, work with Nissan. Like I think Renault was belonging, Nissan was belonging to Renault, not the other way around actually. But they split and they're not together anymore. Top secret. Another crazy tuner. Usually people like Top Secret, they will say the power figures. There you go. 580 kilowatts. Alright, you Australians watching, you probably know what 580 kilowatts stands for. It's probably like 700, 800 horsepower, something like that. Why do they say it in horsepower? Anyway. Let's see what they have to offer. A lot of R35. It's been a few years now that Top Secret has really been pushing R35s. But they still have the good old classics. I think that's the first one today. Is it the first one that we're seeing today? Top Secret R34. Like everything off Top Secret, it is usually for sale for a price, so, you know, let us know if you're interested. Definitely something that I'd love to see more in person. Then we've got R44 with a bit like that flex type paint. So flex, I refer to that kind of paint as a flex paint just because they are a Land Cruiser dealer here and they repaint all their Land Cruisers, Hilux and whatever, with that paint. So that's why I call it a flex paint. This one also 600 kilowatts, but not saying. So we'll have to do a. You guys will have to do a conversion to see which power that carries. Carbon fiber. So all those cars, typically, I know from experience that all those cars that are showcased are usually not customer cars. They are usually Top Secret cars that they finished, and they are usually for sale. So Do let us know if you need some top secret skyline in your life. We can help. We can help. 45 engine and completely been cut. Completely, I'm not sure. What's the name? Drag car with an 45 engine. The diff is really big. Look at the size of those. That is really big. I'm not sure what kind of power figure we're talking here, but yeah, probably a lot. With an RB2060. They're not rusted out. Split towers of skyline will tend to rust a little. And another offered for so we've got KPGC 110. So the Ken Mary Skyline. This is a GTR. It's stock GTR wheels for the Ken Mary. So I think they made only like 100 or so of them. And yeah, it's $1 million car. For 32. And this is Zagato design. This is Stelvio Zagato. The Zagato Stelvio. Yeah, basically it's Otec just built it, and it's just really weird. So Zagato design, and they just made it. They are fairly affordable. They're extremely rare, but not exactly a super common cars that people would want. So these are the mirrors in there. The wheel arches. If you're wondering why those big ass wheel arches are there, it's the mirrors. More 86s, and we have Nissan Nismo having a conference right there, so they're a bit loud. We'll try to go somewhere else. Steering wheel manufacturer of Yaris GR Yaris, sorry. Jimneys, Jeep, Delica Mini. For customs and less here also. License. Another clutch manufacturer, Ogura. Also showcasing a rally car right here. It's a rally car, and this one also. So that's a Daihatsu Forte, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not a Forte. I forgot which one it is. It is not a Forte, actually. Or is it a Forte? I forgot. That is. It's not Forte, so it's Fronte, yes. I was not wrong. It's been a long time since I've thought it out. To see those without any leaks everywhere is uncommon. Very uncommon. Truck cars. So unless they will do like brakes and have things like that.
でもそれが壊れるのね。
It's a bit of a mess. There is more people now, so it is the morning, so it is a day reserved for VIPs and press. But still, quite a bit of people. Definitely not as empty as we always wish it was. Not sure who those people are. They are Axel Auto Motorsports. I have never heard of them. We've got NK wheels. Some more keys completely transformed and lifted and all that for camping. I'm not too sure I would want to go off-roading with something that has this narrow and this tall with that thing this heavy in the back, so I'm not too sure what the not too sure what the customers for those cars are. Definitely more look than anything else, because I do not see that really being easily off-roaded without flipping over. That is more, a lot cooler though, and much more affordable already, in spite of the massive heavy tent in the top. With the snorkel on the side. It is cool. I like it. Alright, little S13. White body. Super paint and aligned bumpers and things, which is pretty rare with S13s. 470Z, Wing Cruiser, Tony. So Tony is a tool manufacturer. Fairly expensive tools, but really high quality. Really high quality stuff. They do have some interesting sales, so I might take a look at them in a bit. And I guess that's pretty much it for this haul. So let's cross on to the next haul. I do not want us to go through the door, but we can go through the other one right there. Bridgestone, some race cars, it was cool to watch. I do like when they do not clean up their cars, when it does have that still raw and original look to them. So thank you Bridgestone for doing that. Really just as it came out of the last race it did. Last race it did. Mine's R34 GTR. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Hurricane STO. And let's get to the next hole. is like a Rovanpera drift car.
GR とかなんかさ、ブレーキかけた瞬間、バイクみたいにこんなに
やられて
So Rovanpera is 23 WRC winner, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's the one who won the championship. Yes. Yeah, WRC1 winner 2023, and sponsored by Casco. A little bit cold. And we arrive with Dunlop. More R35 GTRs. Still like still popular car. It's been like since when did they come out? Like 2007, something like that. Still. Hi, すいません。Drift cars. So Urus, if I'm not mistaken, it is the brand of, I forgot his name, a really small funny drifter, and I completely forgot his name. Just forgot. But that's his brand. If you Google like small funny Japanese drifter, small old funny Japanese drifter, you should see his picture. New crown. Got the new century. Already lowered. It came out like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Already lowered. Big wheels and the dolly. Probably from the other version of it. The older, like the GZG50, I think that's the chassis number of the older one. Osaka. Really wide at Osaka. Oh my god, I'm not sure if that's really drivable, but you know, whatever people want. Ooh. Here we have most certainly a 22B, modified to look like the rally car. Or these are actual rally car, it is also a possibility. It is possible that they are actual, yeah, seems like all pictures of the car, so not 22Bs, they are actual GC8 rally cars. Very cool. Swedish Rally 1998. More campings, like it's been a few years now, like camping style, like you make anything to camp in your car basically. I guess with COVID, people wanted to just like get out of cities and camp more often, away from all the population. And those little things have become like quite popular, at least in car shows. I have to admit that I do not see them very often on the road. So you can sleep nicely at night. I'm not sure it works for the air conditioning, and if it has like a... It does have another battery right there, but I'm not sure if it can run an air conditioning with the engine off. So we have wet sport wheels with series cars. Sparkle right there. Again with a rally car. I'm really surprised at how many rally cars are shown. Rally in Japan used to be like really small and not like really big, but with WRC coming back to Japan, I guess it did bring... Just check quickly, I'm doing this one for myself actually, just to see what they have for Sparkle R3. They do not have any discounts for... That is actually the one that I need to buy. Mine has run out. They do not seem to have any Auto Salon discounts, so I'll skip on them for now. Over there we have Honda and Mugen. Oh, first Nats. So Nats is always really cool. So this is a school for kids to basically just learn to car design and build cars, and they're all the time showcased every year here, and they have the craziest builds. They're not always like super well built, but they do have pretty crazy builds all the time. This is pretty cool. So that's the Toyota Corona, a really base model Corona that they slightly modified. They do right there. So I think it's here, I think just for the name. Mighty Boy? Is it a Mighty Boy? No, it's not. I don't know. I can't read it. I can't read Japanese, yeah, so I can't exactly that. It's either Sunny. Yeah, it's it is a Mighty Boy. Made to look like a 110. Alright, we have more crazy things from them. So that's a double Jimny. It's like they cut the... What did they do? So it is a Jimny-based build. I just... a little bit lost at words. I do not know what to say. I have no idea what to say. When I said this, they had like crazy stuff. It's definitely Jimny based, so that's like everything has a Jimny doors, a Jimny like just everything was. Does it run? Does it have like? Is there an engine in there? This is really weird. Mazda Luce.
もしよろしければ
Wow. Single digit plate. It's probably not a real one though. It's because the seal has been cut off. Well, it is probably a real plate, but not the actual plate of the car. That's what I meant. It might not even be a real plate at all, but... Valenti. Oh, we have supercar wheels and stuff like that. Honda talking about carbon neutral racing. Weird.
会社のその経費を上げるためにはい
また、シビックタイプ R 開発責任者を含むシビックの車両開発エンジニアの自己啓発チーム
Honda doing a
R&D チャレンジのシビックタイプ R
little show and just conference.
クラスにおいてシリーズチャンピオンを獲得し強力なライバルに打ち勝った快挙はシビックタイプ R の
Alpine style, not sure who they are. Just some old school Hawaiian style vans. Matrax tire, never heard of them. There, I've heard of you, Hollins. So Hollins, of course, really high quality coilovers. Yeah, definitely my favorite. Just like it's just like really well built and just work really well. Like you can have like a, if you don't have many cars, if you can't afford to have like a track only car, and you just got a car from us, just by all means, please get Hollins. Teen, like BC Racing, all that, they're fine, you know, but Hollins is another level of quality and dampening, and they have some basically will do one set of shocks will do like track day and drive you to the mall, and they will do everything if you don't have multiple cars, and just they will do it a lot better than any other brand. So, oh, cool is always cool. I don't know. They always have some pretty crazy cars. Usually Scala and GTRs and things like that with weird body kits. Some vans, of course, because Japan. Oh, GZX. So this is mid-wheels. I do not know them. The car is not completely destroyed or anything. That's nice. Well done, guys. Can even still open the rear doors. With a pass-through system for the handbrake. I'm actually building one myself for a rally car. So basically that bypasses the rear line the way, just to show you that, just to explain how it works. There's two types of handbrake that you can have with car. You can have like standalone, so that you have basically an entire second set of rear calipers just for the handbrake, and so you have like a little reserve of a brake line just right next to your handbrake. Or you can have what's called pass-through, and pass-through it basically disconnects the rear brake line from the master cylinder, and instead it will go through the handbrake and back to the rear lines. When you use it, when you brake, it will still brake normally, but going through the handbrake. When you want to use a handbrake, it just bypasses the front brakes and you can use it. It is supposed to be not as good as having a standalone setup, but it works. And it's just a lot cheaper, so I go the cheaper way. More cool vehicles. Range Rovers. New Defender. I do have a thing for Land Rover, like I said. Abroad and lots of people at JDM Expo do have a thing for German car. I do have a thing for British cars. That's more my thing.
トークショーとか意外と金かかるみたいなことを今やってるって言ってました。はい、チーズ。しっかりしてるし。ありがとうございます。
Stick cell over there. Speed. I do not know them again. Some Prius, some basic cars, I would guess, that you could put their little wheels, their exhaust tips, really. Not really full exhaust in there. More vans. Prius, I guess the plural of Prius is going to be Priuses? Nah, Pri. It's supposed to be Pri, I think. Good, but listen. Oh yeah, I've seen this one earlier. If you want to see a bedazzled, I'm not sure how to say. Bedazzled, I don't know, but look at this thing. And I heard someone like walking by it like earlier was saying, "Ah, Mabushi." Mabushi means like it just like hurts my, like it's too bright and hurt my eyes. And I can only imagine how something like that would look like at night if you throw your full beans on it. So this is DAD, DAD, I'm not sure how to pronounce it or to say it, but you will see them a lot. Usually what we call like slightly Yankee cars, Yankee, so it's Y-A-N-K-I, they're basically, how can I say it nicely? Yeah, like just old Bosozoku who just got a family and kids and now they just have really bad taste. And that's what they like. So you usually will have like all the VIP package, you know, like cigarette lighters, a little crown. You can see like a little bit over there. Like this kind of stuff, for example. The little crowns, the cigarette holders, yeah. It is what it is. And again, camping style in there. So yeah, they have like really cheap Chinese-made accessories, basically. Basically, if you have a girls bar, if you own a girls bar, or if you're a hosto,
Okay.
yeah, there's good chances that you're driving something like that. If you see a Japanese with blonde hair and wearing like a really expensive suit that's like way too tight for him, that's what they drive. We have Mazda over there. It's 2000. And the Miata race car. Alright, let's get to the next hole. Maybe we'll do it in two parts, I don't know. Well, I don't know yet. So just if it's done in two parts, this is the end of part one. Let's go on to part two of the video. If it's not done in two parts, well, let's keep on going. Suzuki here. Subaru just over there. There's some sim racing. It's pretty cool. I might try it later actually. That's Assetto Corsa. Sorry, I do get like sometimes I used to do like quite a lot of sim racing before, like really like fairly high level I would say, mainly on iRacing, and yeah, usually if there's something to win or whatever, I will just try to get it. I do enjoy that. So we have Mansori, there's Take-Art, so that's basically one importer of specific cars, also like just working for different brands. So we have Mansori, Take-Art, BC Forged, Capristo exhaust. Capristo does work with Ferrari quite a lot, and they have insane exhausts. My personal car to own at one point is a 355 with one of their exhausts, just because it is absolutely crazy. I don't know why is it closed there. No, anyway. Ars Racing Tees Club. BMW also. With, I think that's 5 Series, probably an M. Not even sure. What the hell is that? No, it's an electric car. Okay, well then I don't know. Oh, it's an i5 M60 X-Drive. Okay, I did not even know that this car existed. That's how I'm up to date with electric cars. So we are getting with the big boys, namely just over there we have Liberty Walk. BC Forged again. Really expensive wheels. Porsche Taycan. If you want a Porsche that's been losing 2/3 of its value already, that's like that's the one to get. So this is, you can guess, based on NSX. It's made by Mitsuoka, and it is like basically an NSX-based Mitsuoka. And just now I just forgot how it's called. Mitsuoka, what? I forgot. Completely forgot. Try to be careful with my backpack. There you go. Mitsuoka, oh something, I forgot. Sorry about that, that's a bit of a brain fart right there. Another bejuzzled bike this time. Really tiny little thing. That's in Sunny? It's in Sunny? I think it's Sunny. I think it's a Sunny. Sunny track car. Liberty Walk Black Emperor one. Pretty cool. And we are with Liberty Walk, so they still haven't revealed their next car, so there's probably going to be the F40. That's probably this one over there. They have done like really Japan themed F40. They have another one here. Oh, that's actually a cool Tashes, huh? But they do have an F40 normally. Well, maybe that's this one. Maybe they didn't do another one. I have no idea what it is. They have the new fairly busy. Just like a little, we'll go back. There 31 Skyline. I think it's a 31, 30, 31, I'm not sure. White body. It's starting to get a bit more crowded. Still have a single cam L type engine in there. And we have heavily modified FD. Mostly just recognize it by the doors, the door handles, but definitely quite modified and made to look like yeah, the old non-race cars. Simple two-rotor with a really big turbo. Then, because Liberty Walk has too many cars, got some more here. Super discreet, probably super simple to drive around Tokyo or Osaka. Ideal to get your groceries. I think it's an Aventador, I'm not even sure. I don't know, but it is pretty crazy. As to the question, like, how big are the tires?
Yes,
Liberty Walk inclusion? Wow. And Liberty Walk G-Wagon.
正直言ってうちの子
Definitely never been a big fan of those like massive wheel arches, small, big deep wheels, train like that. But you know, to each his own. Oh, it's myself. Again, some successful auto shop right there. So I'm not sure exactly what they sell. I guess some coating and stuff like that for way too much money. Then we have here Modelista over there and work wheels right there. Modelista, well, more vans, so nothing too special. Some cool racing car with whatever wheels they got. So FYI, I did get my ticket thanks to work, just because a good friend of mine is working here today. Because I did not apply for a press pass this year. So yeah. There is. Ça va?
Attends, je suis en train de shooter.
Oui, oui, je sais bien. Non, non, je dis juste bonjour.
Ça fait plaisir pour moi.
Je sais bien. So he's going to be running everywhere, absolutely constantly, but got some of the work wheels that they do. Alright, next we enter, I guess, the racing. Ah, yes, now that's my thing. Uncleaned race cars, yes. Unfortunately, we cannot access inside, but you get to see Le Mans prototype. And they are not cleaned up. And we've got some more, I guess you could say like national level race cars. I do not know why they cleaned up everything like that here suddenly. Maybe they're going to install something, I don't know. I'm gonna go away from there. Very nice Super. It's not just a show car, definitely like a car that's actually driven. Is it me or we haven't seen that many Supras at all this year? There used to be Supras everywhere before, and it looks like just a lot less right now. Oh, maybe it's just me, I don't know. Just don't remember seeing that many. Oh, pretty well. Maybe it's just like a lot less, I don't know, maybe it fell out of trend? Who knows? There is a new Supra, that's for sure. That's Toyo tires. Dakar Future Mission 1000. The Dakar is taking place right now, so that's not there, obviously. Practice car, not sure. That's actually a friend of mine, the old woman there. She's a TV presenter, but also a rally car driver. So pretty cool to see her here. Very, very cool. So they're mainly just showcasing their cars, nothing too crazy, but they do participate quite a bit to national level rallying. Subaru is doing a conference, and well, so I guess for now that's gonna be it for this one. I have to walk quite a bit to the last hall, and well, I see you in a bit then. Alright, so we are now back in the last hall. That's the very last one, so this is usually the hall that's a little bit more, how can I say, much smaller companies. And yeah, that's, you will see, there's usually lots of more crappy stuff in this hall than in the other ones. But let's go. So more Teslas, there's Tesla everywhere, it's like crazy. Some D1 light car. Not sure whose it is, but six. Pixar car, I'm not sure what it's based on. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's an N6, so that's like a early model GT86 or FRS. That would be an FRS for you, modified into Pixar car R34. Probably a GTT, yes. Caterham here, really small booth for very small cars. This is a newer model with Ford engine actually. It's a 2-liter Duratec. Then their latest Project V that you might have seen on YouTube before. And yeah, designed by a French person actually. Jean Arelli is a French designer. Here we have another school. That's Tokyo Automobile University School. They do have weird stuff. I like surf. So you had like your nuts earlier, so that's just basically another school. Another Ghost 86. Everybody's doing their own now. Little Honda. Okay. We had some more drift car over there. D-Max drift cars. GZX Sylvia. So you can see the difference between the one that we've seen earlier. I don't know if you can see, but you can see the reservoir in this one. So this one will be a 2 caliper setup in the rear. Or not. Pretty weird. So I do not see it as a pass-through, but I don't know. Maybe a different system. They also do have brand new brakes. So yeah, this one is not even plugged in, so I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually completely changed there for the Auto Salon. They change the brakes and not the usual setup that they have. Extended arms. Honestly, fairly reasonable price, considering how all those things are. So same thing. So at JDM EXPO we can definitely prepare your car if you want to buy a drift car and you want to have like instead of overnighting parts in Japan. You can just have it set up on your car here while it's here. Alright, we have some tasteful, tasteless, like meh. Loud, I would say, in every way possible. Car. That is very ugly. I have to admire the quality of the paint, but it's not really my thing at all. Massive Brembo brakes, very much overkill. Not sure what that's for. Captain chairs. And ooh, someone killed a Smurf in there. It's not exactly super well made. Four-door free-form is B25 Neo engine. すいません。 Alright, Star Road. Very similar in style to Speedform that we saw earlier. And actually, my bad, that Star Road is from Osaka, not Speedform. Earlier I said from Osaka. Star Road is the one from Osaka. They do very, you can see the builds are very similar in taste. Not super fan of the really extra wide body, but it is still pretty cool. Not to say very cool. Stripped out, but pretty well made. Rocket Bunny kit on a 240Z, completely blacked out interiors. I'm not sure what's in there. There's seats, you can distinguish some seat and something there. Probably not super legal to drive like that. Very nice. More D1 Lights car. And here, this is what Yamaha has to offer. Oh wow. Okay, that's like so we're back at like the Toyota Institute to study whatever. That's basically like a Lancia homage on a Jimny. And that's a Renault 5. Alright. Delta Integral. We also did get a few actually in EXPO over the years. Japan did get lots of limited edition Delta Integral. So that's why that probably does ring a bell to lots of car fans here in Japan. Very interesting build, honestly. I do like it. It's pretty well made. It's like not over the top, and it does, yeah, there's like a Delta Integral look to it. Very cool. I do own also a Delta Integral, simple 8 valve. Yeah, I do like that a lot. Then we have a Renault 5, obviously non-turbo, like it says here. So still a Jimny, of course, but this one made to look like Renault 5 turbo car. Yamaha, lots of ETVs. Electric one too. Cars. Thinkware, I do not know of them at all.
愛ちゃん。
あ、愛ちゃんです。愛ちゃん。
バッテリー入れて
I'm not even sure what they sell, honestly. I actually do not know what they sell. Okay, wraps, coatings, I guess. More drift cars. powerful. Looks powerful. Very, very nice. Off-road free right there. Beautiful things that do not care at all about the skyline. They just care about the girls. This is Velino. I do not well, heard the name of drifting before, but getting more and more crowded to try to get some as soon as the girls are coming, basically all the pairs come out, and yeah, and access to the car gets more difficult. Some wheel manufacturer, hexagon, futuristic lights. Okay, cool. Okay, Aurora, I have something for you right there. This is very cool. Like, it looks like a Koenig. Yeah, it is a Koenig special kit. Insane paint job, and of course, like, very, very nice car.
Do you know Kenny?
Koenig, yeah, hi.
He is 86 years old.
Oh,
now.
okay.
This model is final edition.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. It's like, yeah, I really like Koenig, so very, very nice car. So, like, you've heard it, like the final edition Koenig car. And that paint is just like really crazy. Yeah, why not? It is like, it's cool. There's a coating over it, so you do not like destroy your hands when you touch it, but it is special. So the coating is probably just the paint on this, probably weighing as much as a good portion of the car. They are called weed. That's a weird name. Like I said, like the smaller vendors, manufacturers are here. BYD is a Chinese brand also. They've been like doing like quite a big push in Japan for their EV. A friend of mine bought one. And I think they're partnering with Toyota for something. So I guess we'll see more and more BYD in the future. And I think they've like, they are the manufacturer with the most EV sold in the world. Like in front, they passed Tesla this year in terms of number of cars sold. Just because of the Chinese market, of course, which is huge. Watanabe. RS Watanabe. Yeah, my go-to wheels for my RX-7, and I do like, I mean, I feel like Watanabe design just fits in absolutely anything. Like, no matter what the car, you can just put some Watanabes and it's fine. It will fit the car. So I really do like them a lot. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that's like some 959 restaurant. That is really special. It's probably like a modified 964 or something like that, but very cool. Valino wheels, they have like different booths, they have like multiple booths. Cell shading style of the RX-7. Pretty cool, really. More camper off-roaders and so on. And we've got Autoway. Autoway is a big dealer basically for tires, so they will sell like any kind of brand. Probably the biggest one in Japan, I guess. Basically the equivalent, Japanese equivalent of Tire Rack if you're in the US. Then we've got the big boys, full-blown campers, made in Sweden. Ooh. Look at that! That does look actually pretty comfortable. More drift cars. Usual culprits. That's 15. ZX. 15. No. That's 13. The name of the brand is Extremely Wild. Not sure that I want an Extremely Wild oil, but
You still have it.
why not? Oh, we've got Rocky Auto out of Okazaki, so fairly close from JDM EXPO. Managed to get this, so they do have a replica. They call them like 3000 GTs, and they are like replica 2000 GT. We've got Watanabe-san just over there, drinking some. I'm not sure what it. Some tea, I guess. So of course only two were made for I think you only live twice. So this is a replica. So he's making it like a full-blown replica. It's not based on something. He makes his own chassis, his own body, and they became really like better and better. They're very expensive, of course, but really well made and pretty cool. No idea what it is. Let's try to guess what car it is. It's a key car. I would say, based on the door, maybe a Copen. Maybe a Daihatsu Copen. I'm not sure, but it is pretty cool. Some very mid-2000 build with the flashing lights and everything. It's a manual car. Then Craft Sports Japan. So there's ever like a race team, different things. But these are currently they're really into R44 medium jade for sale for a lot. The car is 13,000 kilometers. No, 1,000. I can't read. Yeah, 13,670 kilometers, and they want about 800 grand for it. Ouch! That is pretty crazy prices. Midnight Purple 3, same price. Wow. Tomichaira, 300 million yen. Really? Has it really worth that much? I haven't checked my my Skyline price points recently. Like, it does seem a bit. Wow. Okay. That's a 400R. They want about $3.5–4 million for it. Damn. Bayside blue, just Bayside blue mirror, and same thing, like $2 million.
Too many zeros.
Yeah, too many zeros.
You can hear the guys in there. Too many zeros. Yes, too many zeros. Wow. If you were wondering what the prices have become in Japan, well, the same as you guys. Okay, that's 70 million yen. So that's like more reasonable, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. Active Red is a really, really rare color, of course. That's 500 grand, you know. Before tax, before anything, before wow. We've got an LM. I did borrow one of JDM EXPO's LM to write an article for Jalopnik a while back, a few years ago. And well, prices have changed. I think, if I remember correctly, Broda, correct me on that, but if I remember correctly, you were selling yours for like 65 grand. That was like many years ago. It was like 8 years ago or something like that. But it was like crazy expensive at the time. And well, they want they want 26 million yen for it, so that's what, 170 grand, something like that. And just a gunmetal gray Skyline with a changed odometer for 150 grand basically. Wow. Okay, they don't fuck around with prices. Showcasing sound systems. Spending his time washing the rolls. Full carbon drifter. I'm not sure that that's a really smart thing to do, considering how often those things are getting crashed, but why not? Why not? Alright, something affordable. Got an MRS over there too. MRS are just, JDM MRS are just becoming legal this year for the US. More crazy build. With an SR20 in there. They are just called Land Cruiser. Okay. Alright, we're back with Hyundai. And I guess that's gonna be it. That's gonna be a wrap for the 2024 Tokyo Auto Salon, a little walkthrough. So I will wrap all that very quickly and send all this to a brewer, and you should be getting it online by tomorrow. So kind of like an almost live visit of the Tokyo Auto Salon. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed it, and well, see you maybe next year. And you can always check the pictures that JDM EXPO will be posting of the event on their social media, as I will be now taking lots of pictures. Alright, cheers guys, bye bye.